Leon, having a few days off here, obviously you had some time off before the regular season, dealing some things. What has the time off done for you?
Uh, yeah, it just helps. Obviously, it's nice to anything that's lingering around. Give it a couple extra days, which obviously for any team in the league, any player really is. It's good and nice.
Going up against that Vegas defense, is it a lot different than what LA brought to you guys, or how you guys are kind of approaching?
Well, it's certainly different systems, but I think the mindset is the same for every team at this stage of the year. Defend well, and that's how you're going to win your hockey game. So it's going to be no different.
Do they make it a little tougher to get to the net? Like they got some big guys that defend the front of the net pretty well.
Yeah, they got big D, really good sticks. Obviously, they really rely on their system. I think nothing that we haven't seen or we're not capable of dealing with or handling. But at this stage of the year, I think any team has something that they do really well, and obviously they had another great year.
When you look at the depth that you guys finished that series with, you got a couple guys back in the lineup that weren't there during the regular season. Like in the discussion about you and Connor together or apart, it's often about depth. When you look at what your lineup is right now, does it just make a little bit more sense the way it sets up?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, I think the last two games of the series, there's our depth that won us those two games, right? We didn't get much done, so obviously they played amazing, all three lines. So if we can continue that, obviously that's a big plus.
There were a couple of elements added to your lineup in Kane and Frederick, like bigger guys that can bang and crash a little bit. You didn't have a ton of that this year. How much of a difference do you think that makes?
Yeah, this time of year makes a big difference. I think you can get by in the regular season probably with a little bit more skill, but I think having those guys when it gets heavier, I think especially against a team like Vegas, that are big and heavy, right? They're going to lean on you, and having guys like that in your lineup and knowing how to play in these situations obviously helps.
You guys have the luxury of having two pretty good goalies here, and maybe just a thought on Calvin coming in here and playing as well as he did, and the confidence you guys have in him.
Yeah, we got obviously huge confidence in him. We got big confidence in both of them. They give us a chance to win pretty much every night. So. They've been amazing. Obviously, Pix has been great since he's been in.
Leon, you played against Carlson and Eichel a lot. How are they different than, say, Kopitar and Deneau as a center?
Well, I mean, every player has their strength. They're all different in a way. Obviously Eichel, he's probably a little bit faster than the other two guys, a little bit more offensive-minded, but he defends extremely well as well. So it's another challenge for us, another challenge that, we're excited for and looking forward to.
How do you see your team now compared to the first game of the first round? Do you see it evolved a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think especially those guys that haven't played in a while. We had a lot of guys the first couple of games in the series that haven't played in a long time or haven't played much. So getting those guys up to speed, and with every practice, with every game, with every day, guys are going to get better and feel more comfortable, and that's only to our advantage.
Just find that sense of urgency early on in a series. Your last couple, obviously, the results haven't been there, but how much of a talking point is that for your group?
Just to start the series better? Yeah, I mean, it's big. Like we can't find ourselves in a 2-3-0 hole again, right? And if you do, then you're going to try and climb your way out of it, of course. But it's big to start the series off well and find your game immediately.